Today we're going to look at some different kinds of graphs. We have talked about circle graphs and histograms and bar graphs. Today we are going to reach way back into the depths of your brains and talk about some other kinds of graphs. Today, first thing we're going to talk about is line graphs. This should be very much review for you guys. We're going to go through a couple of examples and then move on. So number one says a veterinarian kept track of the weight of a puppy named Bailey from April through August. The results are shown below. So let's take a look at what we've got. It looks like we have the month, and then we have Bailey's weight in pounds. So if we complete the line graph, I'm going to go to April, and April weighed 1 pound. So for April, Bailey weighed 1 pound. For May, Bailey also weighed 1 pound. June, she gained a pound. July, she gained she got up to 5 pounds. In August, Bailey went all the way up to 8 whole pounds. So then the idea is we go back and we try to connect the lines, or the dots, with straight lines. So there's our line graph for Bailey the puppy's weight. I'm going to go down and maybe look at number 3. We have e-cards showing the cost of a book of stamps compared to the cost savings for switching to e-cards. So we've got years on the left and cost on the right. I'm going to make my pen a little bigger this time. So year 1975, it looks like it cost $2. In 1980, the cost of stamps was $3. 1985 was $4. 1990 was $5, and 1995 was $6. So I've plotted my points, and I'm going to attempt to connect my dots with a straight line. So there is our line graph there. I don't know that any of those are going to be much harder. So if you have questions, feel free to come and see me. Otherwise, we are going to take a look at stem and leaf plots. Stem and leaf plots are a really neat way to analyze your data. When we do a stem and leaf plot, normally we put these guys in order. So it looks like my smallest is 15. And then my pen's a little too fat now. So 15, and then 24, and then 27. Oh, and here's another 27. And then 33. And 36. And 42. 46. 48. And 49. So to create the stem, we are going to go to each one of these, and because these are all 2-digit numbers, we're going to take that first digit that's in the tens place and create our stem. So I need a 1. Ooh, let's make it a little bit smaller. And then I had some digits in the 20s. So instead of a 20, I'm just going to use a 2. And for the 30s, I'm going to pull out a 3. And then we had the 40s. Then on the opposite side where it says leaf, I'm going to take my little leftovers. So the 5 and the 4 and the 7 and the 7 and the 3 and the 6 and so on, and add them in the leaf spot. So I had a 15 and then a 24. I'm not going to create a new stem for the 27s. I'm just going to add my leaves of 7. Then when I go to the 30s, I need a 33, so I need a 3, and we had a 36. And then my 40s, I had a 42, so there's my leaf for the 2, and the 6, and 8, and a 9. So we have created a stem plot for that data set. They can be a little bit different when you have 3-digit numbers, not a whole lot, but we can go down and look at this guy. This time when I go look at my stems, I still want just that first digit. So I've got a 1 and a 1. And we got 2 in the 300s. And then I've got 1 in the 400s and 1 in the 500s. So when I create my stems, I need a 1. I don't need a 2, I need a 3. And a 4. And a 5. I'm going to use a little bit darker yellow so it shows up. Then when I go back to the 100s, I had a 23 and a 28. In the 300s, I had 341 and 345. For the 400s, I had a 437. And in the 500s, I had a 564. If for some reason I wanted to work those backwards, and I was given the stem and leaf plot, and I wanted to write out the data set, all I would need to do is pair the stem with the first leaf, and then go back and pair the stem with the second leaf. And I would do that for each of my stems going down the line. Look at one more. I've got a 100. So I know that that one is going to get a 1 for the stem and a 00 for the leaf. I've got some 200s. I've got a 279 and a 276 and a 270. So I'm going to start with the 2. The smallest one is the 270, and then the 276 and the 279. Then I have just one in the 300s. It's just 364. And then I have 2 that are in the 400s. I got 421 and 423. So my stem is going to be the 4. 21 comes first. 23 comes second.